What's up? Roger Ratchet coming at you again. Today we're working on the Grand Cherokee again, and today what we're working on is headlight assemblies. Now, if you remember on the last video, this headlight has got a bust in it right here, so we're not going to mess with those. We're just going to replace the whole thing. And while we're doing this, we're going to change out lights to LED. Now, the headlights, we're going to use the auto ones, and this is a set that has both the bright and the dim headlight bulbs in it. For the blinker lights, we're using Auxito. These are the amber lights. And for the marker lights, we're also using Auxito, which is also amber. Now, this is pretty much straightforward. You just need 7mm and something to turn the 7mm with, and you're well on your way to working on your headlights. And even if you're just changing the bulbs, guys, this is the easiest way of doing it. So let me zoom you in a little bit here so you can see a little bit better. We have this one little screw right here, 7mm, and let me turn you this way so you can see it. And it's not in the frame, the cross frame at all. It's just in the plastic. You can see the plastic. The headlight turns black right here and it runs down here. It's in the plastic. It's not in the metal. There's only one screw in the plastic right here, so you can't mistake it. Just back that screw up out of there. And it's a long screw, guys, so let's try to keep track of that. It'd be hard to find that in your local hardware store. And once you get that out of there, let's back you up a little bit. We simply tug, and the reason we have to tug is because that screw keeps it, the potholes and speed bumps and whatnot from popping it out. But right here and right here, you have little balls. Well, there's one right here too, that pop into little plastic pieces down here that actually keeps it from vibrating. So once you get that popped out of there, we got our bulbs back here. This would be our blinker bulb, and all the amber is rubbed off of him, so we can tell he's been in there for a little bit. And that one and this one does not want to leave his home, so we may have to coax him a little bit more. There, got him turned, and out he comes. That one did not want to come out, guys. Now, pop out our bright headlight, and then we pop out our dim headlight. Now, we can safely remove this headlight assembly out of our way. Now, it's not confusing, guys, to get, I mean, you don't have to worry about getting these mixed up. I mean, your shortest headlight wire is going to be your right, the one that goes to the inside. Longest is going to be your dim, goes to the outside. Same way with these, is just the further they reach, the further out they go in the assembly. And Let's get rid of a couple bugs here. And we will go ahead and these just pop right out. Go ahead and get rid of our, and the headlights have little clips on them. Well, there we go. And get rid of this headlight bulb. And I know, guys, you're not supposed to touch these with your fingers, but these bulbs are getting thrown away because chances are most of their life is up anyway, so there's no sense in putting them in anybody else's vehicle. And we got these little guys to get out of here. They just pop right up out of there. And if you do happen to touch the bulb itself, guys, it's not the end of the world. Just get you some get you a paper towel and some rubbing alcohol and just clean it up. The reason you don't touch it is because of body oils that'll get on it, and when that body oil gets hot, it'll create excess heat, which in turn makes the bulb blow. So, next step is we get our new assembly out, and we have little stickers over our light holes here, so we will remove these stickers. And the reason they do this, guys, is so there's no foreign objects that falls inside of the housing before you're ready to put it on the vehicle and put bulbs in it. So it stays nice and clean in there. So let's get, well, this one doesn't want to come off. He's want to stay stuck right in there. But we'll get him out little piece by little piece, I guess. It's kind of hard for these gargantuan fingers to get in this little hole. Okay. Got our stickers off. And now, what we're going to do is this headlight fits in like this. So we're just going to set him in a way to where we know that's the way he goes. And the first thing we're going to put in, which this set comes with a little set of cotton gloves, just to help you not touch the bulb with your hands. I don't know if my hand will fit in this glove, but I'm going to attempt to put this one glove on. Yeah, I guess she's got some pretty good stretch to her. So I guess one size really does actually fit all. Okay. Now the first light we're going to put in is our shortest light, which is going to be our flasher bulb. Now we open up our bulbs and pull them out here, and we get one out of the package, and just one. Let's get our wiring setup turned here, and I'm only touching it with the gloved hand. I usually just touch anywhere but the bulb itself, but this LED, it's got them everywhere, so it's kind of hard to do. So I'll put on a glove for this. Just pop it in, and then we put it in our hole, line our notches up, and twist to lock it in there. That one's in. And our next one is going to be, if I can get these switched around, guys, this one right here, which takes one of these bulbs. And I probably should have pre-opened this package, but it's okay. Some of these packages are more than just child resistant. Okay. Got him open in a way where we're not dumping them everywhere. Got my bulb out in my gloved hand. And we're going to shove him in this. And these are the ones that just slide in. And make sure that it slid all the way in. And then we're just going to bring it around here. Stick it in the socket hole. And twist. Lock it in place. Then we're going to take another one of these bulbs. If I can get it out here. Gloved hand is not good in little spots like that. Put it in the other socket. Make sure it's fully seated. Fit it in there. Well, we might have to turn him a little bit this way. Put him in again. There it is. Twist it to lock it in. Make sure that one's locked in. And that leaves us with our headlight bulbs. Now, our first headlight bulb was the inside, which was, looks like a 9006, or was that the other one? 9, which one is this one? 9005. Okay, let me check my references real quick. We want to make sure to get the right bulb in the right spot, fellas. .006 is low beam. Okay. And let's move this out of the way. And 9006 is on this side. So I will reach down here, seeing as how I don't have my glove on anymore. Grab one out of the box that is not, I'm not grabbing the glass itself. So we just simply snap it onto our wire. Well, that is low beam, and I just snapped it into the high beam side. So let's change that. Let's put it over here on the low beam wire. And then we simply put it in, line our tabs up, and twist to lock it in. Now, 9005 is on this side, so we will grab one of these out of the box, and we will plug it into our high beam wire and put it into our high beam hole. And high beams are always on the inside, guys. Low beams are always on the outside. Twist that in. Then we've got all of our bulbs inserted. And we can get this in position. Ready to go back in the vehicle. And since these are new headlight assemblies, we're simply going to pull this plastic back to where it is not getting pinched in by the metal. But we're not taking it all the way off because we want to protect everything here so far. And we will, well, move our wiring down out of our way. Put this in and just feel, you can feel when those little bulbs seat on their little sockets, and then just give us some little taps make some light pushes, and it should be in there. Now we take our bolt and we drop it back through a hole, and sometimes you'll have to fish around a little bit, guys. And this is not falling all the way down, so here we go. Nope, still not it. It should go relatively straight down. Which I'm having a bit of problem lining this up, so let me pull this back out. Make sure we don't have a wire in the way down here. Nope. Looks like our wires are out of the way. Pop it back in. It's got a little slot, there we go. It's also got a slot in the bottom of the headlight down there, guys. You gotta get it lined up with your threads down there also. So it's pretty sensitive that you get it all the way in there. Put our 7mm on there and tighten it down. And we're not going to tighten this down very much at all, guys. Just enough to keep it from backing back out, because this is just plastic and it will break on you, especially in cold temperatures. So we have this side done, and now we are going to move over here to the other side. And let me zoom you guys out a little bit. Well, I guess that's all my Audi zoom will work right now. That's in, that's out, yeah. That's all my little Audi zoom will do, so let's just back the camera up a little bit. There we go. Give you guys a little bit of a broader picture here. So, this side, well, looks like the plastic is broke over here, so somebody has tightened this side up too much. But we have to take this screw out anyway, because like I said, guys, it does go through a slot on the bottom side of the light also, and it's not just the top side. It says pull this out. Sometimes you got to pull with a little bit of authority. And same thing as the other side, we will pull these out. It's just a twist to unlock, and then you pull it up. And these ones here, they don't like to twist, but they will. Okay, we got those out, and we will wait. I'll show you an easier way so you don't mix up your lights, you know, to where they go into the right place. And now we have this assembly out, ready to discard him out of the way. And this one, as you can see, right here is where that little tab was supposed to be that the bolt was supposed to go through. And as the bolt passes through, you have this tab at the bottom. This is the other tab that bolt has to pass through. And then you have a hole in the plastic right here that the bolt seats in. And the threads are all up here on the top. As you can see by the bolt, the threads are up here by the top. So we've got this out of the way. Let's grab our new assembly and get him over here. And One of our tab plugs is a little broke up, but that's okay. It'll be alright. It's just an old work Jeep anyway. Now this one doesn't have all the stickers down here on it because I've already removed those. Checking it when they came in to make sure that everything was right for this vehicle. And get this one off of here in pieces. And I know this is your favorite thing to do. Watch Sasquatch peel off stickers. And we got one more sticker over here. I try to roll them to where they come off in one piece, but it doesn't always work. Okay, I've got those stickers out of the way. Set this down here in orientation, and I am going to put my cotton glove back on. And we are going to start with our lower bulb here. Did I replace? Yes, I did. Okay. I was trying to remember if I replaced this bulb on the other side. Pull that out, and this came in a 2-pack, so we'll get our other bulb out of this pack and put him in here. Push it in, make sure it's fully seated. Put it in its little hole, line the tabs up, and twist to lock it in. Then we'll grab another one of these out of here and get my pack. Pull one of these out of the package. Push it in, and we simply put it in the hole with our tabs lined up, twist to lock it in, and then we can pull this bulb out and grab another one of these out of the package. And buying these in multi-packs, guys, is a little bit cheaper, and you don't have a bunch of trash to discard when you're done. Line that up, which we'll have to twirl him around. Get our tabs lined up in here. Well, apparently that ain't the right way. A little bit of discrepancy in the housing, I guess. We got it in there though. Twist the lock, and now our headlights. Now these wires obviously go like this, and what we're going to do is unplug this, pull it out of there, and then we look and we can see that is a 9005. So we just grab this box and grab a 9005, plug it in, put it in the hole, line our notches up, and twist the lock. And that is how you change these bulbs without getting them mixed up. Is you only pull out one bulb at a time instead of all of them at the same time. We'll pull that out, and if you will look, yeah, I've got that standing up right. The size of the bulb is printed right on the bulb. And in this one's case, it is a 9006. If you can read that, 9006. So we'll set that aside. And these LEDs are a little bit different. Some of them have the size written on them, some of them don't. These auto ones, they are written on them, but they are an engraved size. I don't know if you can see that, but it is written on that. So if an LED goes bad, you will still know what size that you need. And if you get an LED that does not have it written on it, guys, you can look up in the owner's manual. It'll have it listed in the owner's manual what size goes where. And if not, you can Google it. Google can be our best friend at times. And I prefer not to use Google in the bathroom, because every time I do a search, for some reason, the next time I open up the phone, it goes to stuff that I was talking about that I did not search. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that for now. Okay, give him some taps, get him to go straight back there, and let's try to hold him straight up and down while we get this bolt in here. We may have to work the headlight around, get everything lined up. It feels like I got a wire in the way. We got this plug here does not want to stay out of the way, and I think that's what it is. Okay. So we'll try this again. Put this in here. Give him some tappy taps. And you don't want tapping too hard, because we don't want to break our new headlight. There we go. And we will tighten this up a little bit. But just lightly, guys, just enough to keep it from backing out. Now, that's our second assembly. We're done with install, so we can now discard our plastic protective covers. And that is the upgrade that I was telling you that we were installing. I mean, it's just a minor upgrade. I mean, it's the least upgrade that you can do on these, because it is basically a stock headlight, but on the inside, instead of silver reflectors, it's black coated, so it makes it blend in with a darker vehicle a lot better. Now, this vehicle, we just replaced the headlight assemblies, put LED headlight bulbs in it, blinkers, marker lights, which is all good. But on this vehicle, we're going to have hyper flash. I will show you how to fix hyper flash in the next video. But for now, we're just going to turn it on and see how it looks. Okay. There is our markers, which does not look bad. Now let's turn on our headlights. And wow, would you look at that? Those are bright. And now let's try our blinker and get my switch turned on better. There we go. And there you go. There's the hyper flash I'm talking about, where it flashes really fast. Which, guys, hyper flash ain't bad if you like a fast flashing light. What it is the system is looking for bulb voltage drainage from the bulb using the voltage, and if it can't sense it, it makes it flash faster, so it flashes fast on the dash, and then it basically lets you know you've got a bulb out. Which in this case we will fix that, but I will show you that in the next video. But this is a huge improvement. If I can learn how to talk, guys. Huge improvement. Not just in the looks, but in the usage of these lights. I mean, I should not have any problem seeing where I'm going down the road with these lights. So, until next time, I'm Roger Ratchet, and thank you for watching.